Hey everyone, in this video I'll show you the basics of color grading in DaVinci Resolve. In order to do so, first off you're going to want to make sure that you have DaVinci installed on your computer, and once you have, then you should be met with a screen similar to this. Down here at the bottom you have your main categories for where you're going to be doing your work, and what we're looking for as far as color grading is this icon right here. You can go ahead and click on that, and that will bring you to the screen where you can begin your color grading. And what you can see here is you have your various options that you can choose, and there are some here that you're going to be using more than others. Some of them are more specified, and it might not be important depending on what you're doing. But one thing that I would like to note is if you're on the editing tab, then you're going to want to make sure that you have the right clip selected. If you have the wrong clip selected, then you might go over here to your color grading and you might just get like a blank page or something, like a blank screen. So just be aware of that. But once you have your file ready to go, your media ready to go, then what you're most likely going to be doing is you're going to be spending time on this tab here, which is your color wheels. And then here you have your high dynamic range color wheels, and also you have a variety of other options here that we could take a look at. Just really quickly, we'll go ahead and click through them. So you've got your RGB mixer, you've got motion effects, curves, color slice, color warper, qualifier, window, tracker window, blur, key, sizing, and then 3D here, which is not clickable. What we're going to spend some time with is just in the primaries, the high dynamic range, and the RGB mixer. We're not going to spend too much time with anything else because this is just a high level overview to get you started. So once you have your file ready to go, then you can go here to your color wheels, and what you can do is you can either move the dot that's in the middle of each of these wheels, and doing so is going to give you a different result, as you can see there in the main image. And depending on what you're looking for, this is entirely subjective, but if you're looking for a certain kind of feeling or emotion to your images, or if you just want to increase the darkness in certain areas and increase the brightness in other areas, then you can use the wheels here to try to dial that in. So you can see just by moving that around, you'll get a certain quality. And what you can do is you can grab these wheels here as well, and if you push left or right, then you'll get a different quality depending on what you're looking for. You can see there the kind of difference it makes to the image, and I'd recommend doing some deep dive research. There's a lot of very in-depth tutorials that you can get into as far as doing color grading, and we're not going to go too deep. I just wanted to make sure that you have the basics in mind for how to get to color grading in Resolve and what kind of functions you can expect. So here you could see in these little areas here, if you just put your mouse over it and click on that and move to the left or the right, then you're going to get a different quality depending on what the function is. So your reds here, you can increase those. Greens here, you can increase those, and so on and so forth, which each of these different options. So that will get you started at least. And also here at the bottom, you can see color boost, shadows, highlights, saturation. And all you have to do with each of these functions is just click with your mouse and then drag to the left or to the right, and you'll start to get the changes that you're looking for. Again, all of this is very subjective, and it really just depends on what it is that you're trying to achieve. And you can kind of go through these different functions at your leisure and just play around with them to get an idea of what it is that you're looking for. That's all there is to it. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more helpful tips.